Hello and welcome to my channel. My name's Jo, this is Joey Sewy, and it's been a while, but I'm back with a What Have I Been Sewing video. So I haven't done one of these since February. First of all, a really quick life update. Basically, if you follow my channel, you will know I've been at university, and March and the end of February had the last two deadlines of my degree, and so I didn't do a lot of sewing and I didn't do any video making at all. That's where I have been, and also I've just got back from a holiday. So there have been lots of things that have been taking my time, but I do, as a result, lost my words, as a result I do have lots of ideas for videos, and I have two fabric hauls that I'm going to share with you very soon. And also, at the end of my last video, I said that I was going to do a giveaway really soon, which turned out not to be true, only because of the way that I haven't done any videos. But I do owe you a giveaway. So the very next video is going to be a giveaway to celebrate reaching 4,000 subscribers. I'm actually nearly at 4,500. Yeah, nearly at 4,500 subscribers, which is amazing. Thank you very much. If this is your first time, I would love it if you would subscribe. You came for sewing stuff, so I will start telling you about sewing things. As well as all the life things, there hasn't been a lot of sewing going on. So squeeging together, if squeeging is a word, March and February is not very difficult, because basically I still only have 3 things to share with you. Let's get straight into it. And the first thing, you can guess, what have I made? What are they? Answers on a postcard, shout out at the screen. They are swimming trunks, and these, strangely enough, don't fit me. So I said we've just got back from a holiday. We being my little family of 4. I have 2 boys, and they both needed swimming trunks. So about a year ago, in a fabric haul that I will link up here, it really is about that long, they both chose fabric for swimming trunks. This isn't the first pair of swimming trunks that I've ever made for them. I'll show you the first pair. The reason why they needed the new pair is because the first pair, well, the first pairs are really worn out. So I don't know if you can see that, but the fabric is really bubbled and really thin in the way that swimming wear goes after it has been worn and worn and worn and worn. So yeah, these swimming trunks, oh, and also, as we discovered on holiday, this one has a hole in the bottom. These only got taken on holiday, in case we went to a water park, and they could be used as a layer, a sacrificial layer on all the slides, because water slides do tend to ruin your swimwear, and I didn't want their brand new stuff to get ruined. So we took these, which were already ruined, with a hole in the bottom. But they've had over a year of use. They go to weekly swimming lessons and often go swimming at the weekend. So I was fairly happy that I could make a second pair. The first time I made these, I didn't tell the boys quite how worried I was about whether they would fall apart or not. I just crossed my fingers and sent them off to their swimming lessons in their brand new trunks. And it was all fine. I could have turned out to be the world's worst parent, but I didn't turn out to be the world's worst parent. So yeah, I made 2 pairs of trunks like this for Felix, who is 8, and clearly into very bright colours. And I made 2 pairs of trunks like this for Bertie, who is 11, and who actually got really self-conscious about wearing flags when we were in Lanzarote, which is a Spanish island, and with all the Europe stuff going on in Britain at the moment, he felt really self-conscious wearing these, so he wore his brother's part of the time as well. But yeah, that is them. I drafted the pattern myself from an old pair of trunks. I'll show you what it looks like. Here it is. It has a whole bunch of notes on it now, because I need to change it when I next make it for Bertie, because he has, the older one, he's developed more curves in his body, so he's not a straight up and down small child shape anymore. He's getting bigger, so he's got a bit more of a bottom on him, and he's a bit taller and longer. So you put this on the fold so there is no side seam. The only seam that there is here in the inner leg and here at the front and the back. So there's a bottom seam and a front crotch seam. So when I next make this for Bertie, I need to curve it a bit more for the back and take it a little bit under, and I need to make it longer in the body at the top because his body has got longer. But they're really simple because the fabric that you make trunks out of is super stretchy. Just picking them up again. The fit is really forgiving. Okay, so I drafted that pattern off an old pair of trunks that they had from years ago, and it's dead simple. So this is the side, as you can see, no seam. This is how does he wear it? He wears it with the swirl at the front, but actually these are not shaped either way. So there is a seam here at the front, it goes all the way underneath and comes around the bottom. I am pondering on, because Bertie's getting bigger, putting basically a crotch gusset, ugly term, but you'll see that quite a lot of trunks for adult males have a panel in there, and I made some leggings, the Avery leggings from Helen's Closet 6 months or so ago now, and they have a little triangular piece between the legs underneath, which gives a much more freedom of movement, and as bodies develop they need more space. Yeah, let's not just go into that, it just gives more comfort and more freedom of movement. So I made 4 pairs of trunks. So I'm counting that as 2 items because there were 2 separate sizes of trunks. Maybe I'm cheating, I don't care, it's my channel. The other thing I made, so I said I made 3 things, so they count as 2. The third thing I made is a pair of jeans. A pair of ginger jeans from Closet Case Patterns. This is actually the 6th pair of ginger jeans I've made, but I think it might be the first pair I've made since I've been making videos frequently, so I'm not sure. Might be wrong, but I'm not sure I've ever actually talked about making ginger jeans on my channel before. So even though it's my 6th pair, it's the first pair I'm sharing with you. I'm going to alter the angle of the camera so you can see them. So here we are. This is the top of the ginger jeans. I made the high-waisted version, so my navel is just in there for reference, so it's above my navel. I am 5'4½", half's very important, and I did adjust these when I first made them. I honestly cannot remember how the specific adjustments I made, so I'm really sorry. I didn't adjust them massively. I think it's drafted for someone a couple of inches taller than me. So there is the front pocket on that side. Here is the zip, so it's quite long on this because it's a taller waist. Here is this side, it's got the little coin pocket there, that side, and then the back. There you go, there's one of the pockets. Oh, I've got something in my pocket. What is it? Oh, it's the lens cap for the camera. So there is one of the pockets, and there is the other of the pockets. It doesn't come with a design for well, it tells you how to sew on here, but it doesn't tell you what to sew on here, so you can do it yourself. And then there's top stitching under there, up. There is top stitch, actually there isn't top stitching there. Oh, I know, it's top stitching in there, down there, and then top stitching at the bottom cuffs. So I'll give you a walk back and forwards. There you go. So I am super pleased with these. Hello. I'm really pleased with these. They started out a different colour, so you might have noticed that the top stitching was not green. It was a different colour, which is pretty good for the camera because it stands out. Let me show you how they started off. So I've just pulled this out of my scrap bin. It's got loads of thread all over it, but they started off this colour. Actually, this fabric started out grey, which is not that colour, but it was closer to that. And when I decided to make them, I thought I would make them the bright side out. But after I'd made them, I just found this a really weird colour to wear. It was really difficult to wear. I wore them for about a week in that colour, and then I asked a couple of people and they were like, yeah, it's okay. And I was thinking, all right, yeah. If you were being real rather than polite, you'd say, no, it's not very good. So basically I chucked them in the washing machine and dyed them dark green. And I really love them this colour. I felt like there might have been something wrong with the fit when I'd first made them. And after I dyed them, I didn't feel like that anymore. And I think it was because this colour was just showing every single bulge and crease, and it wasn't flattering, basically. It just was not flattering. So that was a lesson learned. This is not my colour. It's kind of it is showing up fairly true on camera. Slightly darker, kind of a, well, do you know what I called it? A wee yellow. Not the most attractive way to describe a colour, but if you are a little bit dehydrated, that's the colour I think it is. So that should have told me something, really, if that's what it makes me think about. But it happily ended because I dyed them dark green. And that's everything that I sewed in February and March. The good news is that in April I am sewing a little more because I have no essay deadlines. I have no further holidays, which is not a good thing. But yeah, there will be more sewing, so you will see more. I'm not going to say what because I don't want to spoil the surprise. Thank you very much for watching. The very next video is definitely, I promise, going to be a giveaway video, and then, as I said, I've got my favourites this month. There'll be some fabric hauls. Basically, I'm back in the game, and I hope you're enjoying the videos. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and I'll see you again really, really soon. Bye for now.